Mukund Madhav Govind Gol. Mukund Madhav Govind Gol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Hari Bol. Mukund Madhav Govind Gol. Mukund Madhav Govind Gol. Hari 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 Bol. Hari 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 Bol. Keshav Madhav Govind Gol. Keshav Madhav Govind Gol. Hari Hari Bol. 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 So, we are back to our fourth session of the day. Before starting this session, let me just have a nice announcement. If you think that it is possible for you, you may join. We have a very beautiful ashram in Himachal Pradesh, and that is called as Siddhabari. It is very close to a place called as Dharamshala. Dharamshala is a bigger city, and airport is Kangra. Kangra is an airport. So from here, I think the whatever the road journey may be also 4 or 5 hours. Okay. So I am taking a spiritual camp, very short camp. 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 4th of March. Okay. 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 4th of March. 1st people should arrive, 4th people should depart. Okay. So only 4 days. 2 days we are going to have 2nd and 3rd. First, where people come and then evening we'll have some satsang. Then 2nd complete day and the 3rd complete day. We will have that in our hand to experience the Bhagavad Gita essence. And then I am going to just cover essence of 18th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Wow. So if you are willing, you may give your name and number to Kalpana Amma, and then we'll definitely get you and let you know tomorrow all the information. Is it okay? Yeah. So just an announcement, whosoever would like to experience. What is that ashram is all about? Swami Chinmaya ji, Bhu Samadhi is there. Bhu Samadhi means what? When he took a Samadhi, then his mortal coil is placed there and it is covered by the Chandana wood. And top of it, there is a beautiful place made called as Samadhi Sthal. And the moment you enter, you know what is whosoever is gone there, the charge of that place. So this is the main attraction. And second is, there is a beautiful Ram Mandir inside. Then there is a Hanumanji. How big? 33 feet. And it is at the feet of Himalayaji. That's called the Dhaulaghar Mountains. So this is a very beautiful place and very short stay. Then there are different camps keep happening for a longer stay. If you can fit yourself in a short stay, then you can think for a long stay. Because it's also available as a sadhana sthala. You can just go there for 15 days alone and do maunam, if possible. Yeah, it is possible because it's a very big ashram. So few seats are available So if it is possible, you may think of coming back to nature of the self. What is covered in the Tattva Bodha? Till now, what is covered? What Atma Tattva is not. That is covered. Just imagine what we are discussing all about. What Atma Tattva is not. And now there is a complete description of what it is. Okay. Arjuna asked a question in Bhagavad Gita. He says, Bhagavan, can you please tell me what is my true nature? Then Bhagavan says, Dehi nosmin yatha dehi kaumaram yauvanam chara tatha dehantara prapti dhiras tatra na muhyate. Arjuna, you are not this body. Body is called as Deha. Inside your Deha there is one called as Dehi. And this Dehi is witness to all the states of the body. Who is this Dehi? This Dehi is called as Atma. Hope it is clear. This Atma Tattva that you are, O Arjuna, it is said there, now it is here. Why I reconnected? Because somebody should not think that only Tattva Bodha में बोला जा रहा है, बाकी कोई बड़े-बड़े इसमें है? No, in all our scriptures, it is beautifully mentioned. Now Tattva Bodha is a very small text where it is only specific things are mentioned. So, when it is said it is Atma Tattva Kaha Sat Chit Anand. Now we are taking up with Sat. What is Sat? Sat Kim Kim Kalatrayepi Tishtati Iti Sat. Now this you have to just with a rapt attention understand and listen first. So that which is Sat, it is explained here, Kala Traya Apitishtati. That means there are three different time periods. Three different time periods. What is this? The first is the past, then the present, and then the future. There are three different periods of time. In the three periods of time, it remains the same. And because of any external situation or condition, there is no change possible in it. What it is, that is Sat. Now, we have to understand in another way. Because of the condition, please note, because of the condition, body changes or not? Yes. No doubt, Swamiji, this winter was so terrific and my throat gone, my throat is also gone. 8 days before it was so bad, Bhagavan's grace, it has come to quite normal now. See, with condition the body changes so fast. With condition mind changes or not? My God, oh my God. Mind changes so quickly. Little unconducive condition, then the mind is in big trouble and big disturbance and turbulence. And when there is a conducive situation, then what to say? Mind starts dancing. Oh, how much excitement! Now just see. What is because? Conducive non-conducive situation. Yes or no? So mind changes. What about intellect? Oh Swamiji, now I thought today I took my medicine. After 10 minutes I didn't know that I have taken that medicine or not. There is one person who has to be told, hey, you have eaten, now no, please don't demand food. Why? Having eaten, in 10 minutes a person forgets, I have eaten. And this is, what are you doing? You have not given me food till now, it's 1 o'clock. The wife says, my dear, you have eaten nice food today, only 15 minutes before. Intellect, my God. Yes or no? Intellect. Conditioning and the intellect can change like anything. That means that which changes is not self. Is this clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now the subtle point. There is always a substratum required which should be changeless. On top of the change can happen. Otherwise, change cannot be registered. Now think. If there is no substratum, can the change be there? Not possible. How? Example. If the big screen is there, which is called as a movie screen, it is stable, without change. On top of it, all the changes are happening. Now there is no movie screen, project. No change is possible. That means every change requires changeless substratum. Please note it. Every change. Without the changeless substratum, there is no change possible. No change possible. Now, one example we can take it up. Now this is transactional example first. Transactional example. What is a transactional example? See, there is an earth which is completely stable. And therefore, how many changes are possible on this earth? My God. Why? The substratum is very firm. And therefore, anyone can do anything, but it doesn't affect earth at all. Okay. Now, a subtle example. Space is there. Inside the space, there is a big war going on from last 1 year. Is the space changed? Got hurt? Got wounded? No at all. In 3 periods of time, it was like that, it is like that, it will be like that. Yes or no? How many changes are possible in the space? Infinite. Yes or no? This one has to be very clear about. That okay, this is how there is something which is changeless, and inside it n number of changes are happening. N number of changes. Different transactional examples we are taking. There is an ocean. Water is there forever. How many fishes taking birth and how many fishes are dying in it? Is the ocean has any sort of disturbance because of the death of the birth or the birth? Not at all. Not at all. Okay. Now, this is a very important point. Similarly, when we understand, I am recognizing every change in this body, mind and intellect. See what I said. I am recognizing every change on this body, mind and intellect. Now the subtle question. If I am also changing entity, can I recognize every change? No. Answer is no. Therefore, I have to be changeless who can recognize every change. Yes or no?
Yes.
It's the point. That means I am different than body, mind and intellect, and on top of me, the changes, whole drama is happening. Please note it. And that changeless entity is called as Sat, which is in 3 periods of time. What does it mean? It means it is Anadi Ananta. What is Anadi Ananta? It is beginningless, endless. Who is this? The Sat Swarupa Atma. Example, from where the space begins and where it ends. Nobody can understand where it begins and where it ends. It is infinite. There is no change possible in it. And this is one aspect where this example is the closest example of Atma Tattva. That's the only thing. Closest example of Atma Tattva is space. That's why we take this example. Okay, now the Sat aspect is done. Now the Chit aspect. What is Chit? Chit Kim?
Chit Kim.
Jnana Swarupaha. Now what is Chit? It is said it is the nature of consciousness. Consciousness. The other name of consciousness is awareness. Okay. The other name of consciousness is knowledge principle. That principle means tattva. It is not a knowledge which is knowledge of X, Y, Z things. It is a knowledge K capital. Knowledge itself. Okay. Now, what is the speciality of this chit, the consciousness? First, it is self-effulgent. What does it mean? Swayam Prakashit. It does not require anyone's light to illumine itself. Example, to illumine this spectacle, this light is required. Yes or no?
Yes.
If this light is not there, the spectacle will lie here, but we cannot recognize. But now just please pay attention. There is a pitch dark. Pitch dark. Can you see? That means your eyes require support of something to to see. But in this pitch dark, when you cannot see, can you ever have this experience? Am I there? This question comes to you. Yeah, I'm there or not? No. Why is it? Atma Tattva is of the nature of Jnana Swarupa. It knows itself without any external factor. That is the nature of Atma Tattva. It illumines everything, but it does not require any illuminous object to illumine itself. It does not require. Now, every illuminous object is illumined because of it. Hope this point hit you. Every luminous object, every, is illumined by consciousness. One light lamp, it is because of consciousness. The power of consciousness is there. Okay. Then what about the moon and sun? It is the same power. The sun is illumining because of the power of consciousness. Can you see the consciousness? Example, the light is giving beautiful prakasha, this tube light. Can you see the electricity? No. Cut the electricity. Similarly, every illuminous object, everything in the world is because of this consciousness. Its own power is illumining that object as per its capacity. Electricity has great capacity. But if the bulb is of 0 volt, then is it a defect of electricity?
No.
Please note it. If someone is Buddhu, is it a defect of consciousness? Please note it. Then it is the defect of instrument. Consciousness and its availability is for everyone equally. Equally. Is this clear to everyone?
Yes.
This is a consciousness which is Jnana Swarupa, which is the principle of knowledge. It is self-effulgent, that is a source of illumination. Source of illumination. Without which no illumination is possible. No prakash is possible. Okay. That which is awareness. What is awareness? Whatever you are aware of is because of consciousness. You are aware of your body is because of consciousness. You are aware of your mind is because of consciousness. You are aware of your intellect is because of consciousness. Now please note it up. There's a subtle point which is coming up. You are aware of your ignorance because of knowledge. K capital. Who says I am ignorant? Swamiji, I am so ignorant. How do you know? That consciousness is illumining this thought also. Is this clear? Ignorance is illumined also by same consciousness. Not knowing it, a person remains in ignorance. Not knowing it, person remains in ignorance. So, everything is illumined, good and bad, is illumined by whom? Guruji. In your mind, there is a good thought which is coming up to help everyone, to call for satsang. This is a good thought. To disturb people, to kill people, this is also a thought. Both are equally illumined by consciousness. Now here comes a knowledge of dharma, what to do and what not to do. Is this clear? Yes or no? Yes. Then those who have a knowledge of what to do and what not to do, then they do a right job. And those who do not have a knowledge of dharma, what is called as dharma? Please note it now. Dharma is that which integrates everyone, which has its principles. What are the principles? Honesty, punctuality, compassion, love, then magnanimous state of the heart called as mind. That are the principles of dharma. And dharma is upheld by principles, those who follow it. Hope it is required. Now, if there is no satsang, who will tell you or who will tell all of us about dharma? Guruji. Nobody. Without knowing the dharma, that is called as our duty, how will we act correctly and wisely? See, I am just giving now different examples. There are innocent people. They just got hold. They catch them. Who? Those impure mind, and brainwash them and throw them in the world as a terrorist. Yes or no? Yes. Why? Mind is totally brainwashed. Yes or no? Yes. They do not know ABCD. Similarly, if the knowledge is not given to every person, now please remember, this is a very important statement by Puja Gurudev. Puja Gurudev, Swami Chinmaya says, every individual's transformation will bring the transformation in the society. And the transformation in the society will bring the transformation in the city. And every city, when it gets transformed, there will be a transformation in the country. What is required for transformation? Knowledge. Where does the knowledge one can gain? Satsang. Yes or no?
Yes.
This is how it is. How important is a satsang in our life? One has to recognize it first. My God. If there is no satsang, what is the difference between the animal and the man or the human being? Guruji, tell me. What is the difference? Now the categories mentioned: Ahara, Bhaya, Nidra, Maithun. Ahara means Bhaya means fear. Nidra means Nidra. Maithun means reproduction. These are the four characteristics of animal. And if they are only in the human being, what is the difference between them? Bolu? There is a difference of... No, my life is not only for food. My life is not having any fear. Why? Because fear is because of attachment. Please note it. Please put it off, my dear. Fear is only because of attachment. One who is not attached to anything cannot have a fear of anything. It is not possible. Please note it. So, fear. Only human beings can grow above the fear. No animal. Now, Ahara, Bhaya, Nidra. Nidra is same. Maithun. That's called as reproduction. If this is the only characteristic, then the animal and human beings, they are same on one level. Now, very distinctly, our scriptures point out. See, all animals are on horizontal level. Like their brain, their food, and their reproduction is on the same level. Yes or no? There is only human being whose reproductive organ is down. Then comes the food, and the topmost is the brain. Please note it, my dear. Please note it. If we remain like an animal, having an equal status of all these, then gone. Please note it. Use your intellect. For what? The first point, the human being must know, my happiness should not be dependent on any external object. Please note this principle. Let your happiness not depend on any object. Please note it. Why? Which object, please note it, is a source of happiness? Answer to yourself. कौन सा ऐसा पदार्थ है जो खुशी का स्रोत है, आनंद का स्रोत है? ऐसा एक पदार्थ बताओ ये भगवान, ये जगत में. स्वामी जी, what? Rasgulla. How much rasa is there? See, this is how it is. Oh, no object is a source of happiness. Please note it. Then the happiness is coming from where? Which I experience. Now the first session, object and subject. If it is not coming from object, it should be the nature of the subject. What it is? Ananda Swarupa. Third. Anandakaha Sukhaswarupaha. Now please note it. Mind says today I am happy. And mind says today I am unhappy. Now ask one question. In a day, mind how many times says I am happy and I am unhappy? How many times?
Number of times.
Pucho hi mat. My God. Oh, you stop. Now just imagine this mind which says one moment happy, one moment this. Pucho mat. This mind is saying because when you say, oh, what you want, that is only true. The mind says, okay, good, I'm happy. Man, whatever you say, it is false. Oh, I'm unhappy. That means one who pampers you foolishly, you become fool and remain in a fool's paradise. Please note it. One who shows you reality and breaks all your foolish paradise, you remain away from that person. I mean, this is badmash. Oh, he doesn't allow me to understand this and this. He doesn't want to give me a joy. Big joy. Take me there, take me there. Let me eat this, let me eat that. Oh my God. Hope you understand what I'm saying. Is this a life? Is this a love? Any foolish person also can give whatever you want. That does it mean he love you? Bolo? No. Love and giving things has no relation. Please note it. One who has accepted you as you are, without complaint, he is real love. Please note it. Then let it be anyone. That is true love. As it is you are. No complaint at all. So please note it. That is true love. Okay. So this Ananda is the first. Infinite. When there is an infiniteness, infinite itself is complete. Please note it. Amma, you can take that phone and do whatever required outside. Because sometimes we use it but we don't know how to put it off. Okay. So, what is Ananda here? Atma Tattva is infinite. When infinite is said, Purnamada, Purnamidam, there is no possibility of incompleteness. What is that? That is Atma. Where it is? Here. No, Swamiji, there. Don't tell here. You are that. You are complete. Who is making you incomplete? Your mind. By wrong notion creation. When you are a deep sleep, you are complete or incomplete?
Completely.
Beyond it. There is no sense of incompleteness. Why? Mind is absent. Only mind brings this wrong thought. I am incomplete. Please note it. So the moment the thought comes, oh, I am incomplete because of, I understand, foolish mind is trying to fool you. स्वामी जी इतने हार्श स्टेटमेंट आपको कोई दिल है कि नहीं? कुछ भी बोलते आपको सहना पड़ता है। भगवान आपके पास भी वही कैपेसिटी है, सिर्फ मुझे ये बताना पड़ रहा है बिकॉज वो सोई हुई है आज, बाकी कुछ नहीं। उसको जगाना बस काम है, बस जगाना। जब वो जग जाएगी हो गया, आपके जीवन का पर्पस इज सॉल्व्ड। when you start recognizing how your mind is making you fool, then that day, because never you can be sorrowful and never you can be a person of excitement. It is only a state of mind. Excitement remains for how many time? How much of time? Any excitement.
Few seconds.
Some time. And if you are excited for whole of the day, in 2 days, please leave me alone. Please give me my space. For what? No, I have to recoup myself. Just see what is happening. All energy is drained for all useless thing, and now there is no energy even to speak or do anything. See, this is how we all under the wrong notion that excitement is equal to joy. It's a wrong notion. So that Ananda which is infinite, which is complete, and by any means there is no possibility of any incompleteness in it. That is called as Ananda. Now please note, this Ananda is not excitement. This should be clear. This Ananda is absolute peace. That is Ananda. Now, just for 2 minutes, you close your eyes and just be with yourself. Just close your eyes and do nothing. Just be with yourself. There is no object. There is no situation. There is no person. There is no power. There is no position. There is no name. There is no fame. But I am with myself. There is total peace. There is total silence. That total silence, that peace is the nature of Atma. That I am, that I am. Slowly you can open your eyes. Open your eyes and experience that silence, that peace, Was it because of any object? No. Then it is devoid of any object. I experienced my own true self. That is real Ananda. So when a person cannot get carried away by any state of the mind, it observes the mind and understands the mind as a child and treats the mind as a child. That's the point. How do you treat the child? With love and care, with great patience. Why? बुद्धू है, जानता नहीं. Similarly, treat your mind. बुद्धू है, जानता नहीं. मैं जानता हूँ. समझ में आ गया जी? कौन हूँ मैं? मैं वो सत्य, चित, आनंद, स्वरूप, आत्मा हूँ. मैं ही हूँ जो सब में बसा हूँ. मैं ही हूँ जो सबको प्रकाशित कर रहा हूँ. मैं ही हूँ जो सबको जानता हूँ. मैं ही हूँ जो पुस्तकी ज्ञान को भी जानता हूँ और अज्ञान को भी जानता हूँ. मैं ही हूँ जो हर एक पदार्थ को और इसके स्वभाव को भी जानता हूँ. मैं ही हूँ जो सुख को भी जानता हूँ. मैं ही हूँ जो दुख को भी जानता हूँ. जानकर भी मैं दोनों से ही परे हूँ. कौन हूँ मैं? मैं दोनों का आधार, सत्य, चित, आनंद. आना और जाना, ये तो पदार्थ का स्वभाव है. स्वभाव न कहीं से आना है न कहीं से जाना है. क्यों? क्योंकि सर्वत्र मैं ही हूँ. मेरे अलावा दूसरा कुछ है ही नहीं. तो दूजापन आएगा कहाँ से? मैं वो असीम कृपा का सागर हूं कि जिसके सामने अनेकों अपराध होते हैं, अन्याय होते हैं, फिर भी मैं उन सबको समय देता हूँ अपने आप में सुधारने का. कौन हूँ मैं? मैं हूँ वो आत्मा. मैं कोई भी रूप ले सकता हूँ. मुझ में कोई भी कंडीशनिंग नहीं है. कोई रूप मुझे कंडीशन नहीं कर सकता है. कोई प्रसंग मुझे कंडीशन नहीं कर सकता है. कोई जगह मुझे कंडीशन नहीं कर सकती है. कोई क्रिया मुझे कंडीशन नहीं कर सकती है. क्यों? इन सब का आधार मैं ही हूं. मेरी वजह से ही सब प्रकाशित हो रहे हैं और सबका अस्तित्व ही मेरे अस्तित्व के कारण है। कौन हूं मैं? मैं वो स्वयं पूर्ण आत्मा हूं जिसमें कभी भी कहीं भी किसी वजह से भी कोई कमी का अंश भी नहीं आ सकता। मैं वो आत्म तत्व हूं। This is what is a real knowledge. जिसको ये समझ में आ गया उसके जीवन में सुख दुख आएंगे, बट सुख या दुख दोनों से भी वो कैरीड अवे नहीं हो जाएगा। A person may experience all different emotions because of different things around, but that person understands this is a state of mind and it is short while. It is only for time being, and therefore let us not disturb it. It automatically gets dissolved. Why? If you do not identify with the thought, thought has no power to disturb you. It is only when you identify with the thought takes you on right. So this requires a meditation which can help you to grow about the conditioning, and the knowledge will support you. This is what today we have seen. Sat Chit Ananda. Evam Satchidananda Rupam. Svatmanam. Vijaniya. Scripture says this is how one should know and realize one's own true self. This is how what we have seen today. Okay. Now what is next, Swamiji? How this world has come to this existence? What is called as creation? And why there is a delusion and illusion? Who is creating it? Oh. And how can I come out of it? And who comes out of it? What is known as? What is called as destiny? My God, Swamiji, I am interested. In what? Destiny. People are very much interested in destiny. Okay, tomorrow there is a Sunday. Eat nice breakfast, have a good sleep, and then we'll start. Tomorrow, morning session starts at 10, not 9:30. So you can have a good sleep and be ready with the full power of your breakfast to understand again what is realization. What is called as Atma Sakshatkar. And who is that person who has got the Atma Sakshatkar? That's the portion tomorrow we are going to see. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.